Today I'm with Natalie Kim, a 12-year-old from Newton, who is submitting some of her articles to our food section here on wickedlocalparents.com. Thanks for coming, Natalie.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So why do you consider yourself a foodie or a food expert?
Well, I consider myself a foodie because I really like to eat good food and I like to try new things and cook.
When did you start writing about food?
I started writing about food about last year when I was always complaining about the kids' menu, and some of my parents and my parents' friends encouraged me to write about it.
What's wrong with the kid menu, in your opinion, at many of these restaurants?
Well, it's always the same, right? And they hand you it and they're like, okay, now you can choose something very interesting from this very nice kids' menu. And it's always like macaroni and cheese, hot dogs, hamburgers, french fries. I mean, french fries are good, but like if you have them like every day,
right,
so great.
I have 2 young children. Every time we go to a restaurant, that's the choices that they have. What do you recommend to kids who want to try something a little different and skip the whole kid menu?
Well, you can nicely ask for the bigger menu. The waiters always look at me funny when I ask you that, usually. When I was younger, I was like 6, and I'd be like, can I have the big menu? And they'd be like, what? So then I'd get it, but then it always had like blue cheese or something on it, and I always got like annoyed. So I'd always ask them to take it off, and it would always work. So you just kind of, if you really, something sounds really good to you, but you don't want some of the stuff on it, you can just...
You can request it.
Yeah, and they'll take it off for you.
What is the most exotic thing you've ever tried food-wise?
Well, this last summer we were in China, and we were at this like traditional royal banquet, and it was like one of my dad's work friends. He brought us there to try it, and well, I tried jellyfish and shark fin soup. It was definitely not my favorite meal.
But at least you could say you've tried it.
It was interesting. Very interesting.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food? Well, I don't exactly have favorite food because I like a lot of things. I really like steak, and just recently we were in France and I tried steak tartare, which was really, really good.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It was a little weird eating raw beef, but it was really, really good.
And you mentioned that you also bake cakes. You have a cake business?
Yes, I started it last year, and mostly I do it for my sister's friends because I had this like idea. We did this thing at her birthday party. I made a cake for her, and she told her friends. So then now they all want a cake from me. And we also had this little like tasting party around like Christmas time, and we all kind of like ate cake.
Describe your signature cake. Does it have chocolate in it?
Yes, it's chocolate with mocha buttercream frosting.
And what are your future aspirations? You're going to 7th grade this fall. What else do you want to do?
Well, when I'm a little older, like when I'm grown up, I would like to have like a bakery that sells desserts. I kind of like there would be like an ice cream bar or something, and people would just come in and kind of take things and like sit down for a while.
I think you're well on your way. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
This is Heather Kempskie, editor of P&K Parents and Kids Magazine, and your host at wickedlocalparents.com. To read more about Natalie and her food columns, check out our food section on our website. Thanks.